Happy now? All is now. So it gets to be in the present. Fresh say sending back in here, putting out my perspective into the cloud of the collective to expand the collective consciousness. You're now tuning into the mind of an alginate moon. And it is Taurus hours. I made this video. Okay, so Taurus hours, and this is gonna be the horoscope and the energies you should look out for. Okay, so we got Moon in Cancer, Sun in Aquarius. Okay, so as I mentioned in one of my videos, we got that Sun in Aquarius conjuncting Pluto. Okay, so this Aquarius season, is more geared towards, taking power and control over whatever, utilizing whatever, power and control you got from whatever house you got Capricorn in, and bringing it and integrating it into the house Aquarius is in, with Pluto going into Aquarius. Okay, so this is, so the energies, the stargates, the opportunities, because conjunction can play out as all. It can be you can feel at odds with taking power and control over whatever house you got Aquarius in. You can be having minor learning processes, learning learning where you got power, if you got power, what you need to put death and and what you need to put death and rebirth to. Could be learning that, where you need to, put death and rebirth to. So it's gonna be filtered out through, associations, communities, being more of a humanitarian. Okay, so with Sun conjunct Pluto is in Aquarius, is gonna bring a lot of change. This energy is gonna bring about a lot of change when it comes to going about making, being in a community. Okay, so with this, this is more of if you haven't found, like-minded individuals that are, that you can sort of group up and, basically have this this community with, with this energy. This is what you're gonna be feeling, what you should be working and acting towards. How you can basically, act towards gaining, some sort of association or group of individuals that, think like you and are on your same thought frequency, or, just, when they say your vibe attracts your tribe, what kind of vibe, you carrying type shit, So I say there's always, people, you can always find somebody that is on your vibe. I feel like that shit, you just gotta express yourself. The more you express yourself, okay, the more you actually express yourself and actually share your unique individual, viewpoints, during this Aquarius season, the more you aka rebel or oppose against, you know, what is deemed to be normal, you can stand out and be more unique, you know? And this will allow you to attract people that are more unique and have their own, you know, unique frequency vibration. So, yeah, that's how that's gonna play out. So, we also got uh we also got Venus literally just slid into what's the name, Capricorn, 0 degrees. So Venus being in Capricorn is going to conjunct Mars in Capricorn. Okay. It is also, yeah, it's gonna conjunct Mars in Capricorn, Venus and Mars in Capricorn. So our love, uh our love matters, what we're willing to relate or compromise with, okay? What we value as well, you know, is filtered out through Capricorn, okay? So, and that's 0 degrees, so it's still sharing Sagittarius traits as well of what we love and value and what we want to willing to compromise with, you know. So it's like Sagittarius cusping what's the name, Capricorn. Okay, so right in that middle. So it's like with it conjuncting Mars, this is okay, so either gonna be the gifts to love and value and make a status out of our passions, okay? Or, you know, the opportunities to make a status out of our passions. We also got Mercury there as well. So add Mercury to that, you know? So Mercury conjuncting Mars, you know? So this is you know, the gift to communicate about our passions and make that a status, you know, in whatever house we got Capricorn in. So yeah, this is yeah, conjunctions can play out as all the alignments. So we also got Venus, we got a stellium in Capricorn, if I didn't mention. So we got Venus opposing the moon. Venus, and by the way, this is getting us ready for a full moon in Leo, okay? So this video is getting you ready for the full moon in Leo, okay? And whatever house you got Leo in, you know, this is how, you know, you should have been, you know, taking the necessary actions, or let's say nurturing the necessary seeds to feel fulfilled in whatever house you got Leo in. So we're gonna have a full moon in Leo, so this video is basically gonna get you ready for that. So moon opposing Venus. Okay, so we are feeling at odds emotionally with what we love. We're feeling at odds when we react and respond to love matters. So it's like, because emotionally we want to tend towards, you know, the home, comfort. We want to tend towards our moods. The moon is home in Cancer, okay? So we want to tend towards our moods. So, and how we, and our comfort, and how we can be nurtured. But with the and our privacy, by the way. The moon deals with privacy as well. So Venus being in Capricorn, that's an opposite. It's an opposite sign, 180 degrees. So our passions, our passions are how we communicate and how we love is at odds with how we feel type shit, you know? So this makes it this makes it a lot more challenging. This is more of an uphill battle, you know. This is more with our emotions, you know, being at odds with Venus, Mercury, and Mars. This plays out where we might whenever we might, you know, express or react and respond. So when we react and respond, you know, and within the home, it could, and we not, let's say, not tending towards our emotions, or watering the right seeds, or nurturing the right emotions, okay? Or, you know, it could bleed out into our thoughts, you know, and affect our career. It could bleed out into our passions and affect our career. And it could bleed out into our, you know, love matters, and what we're willing to compromise with and relate with. And yeah. So that's how that opposite is gonna play out. We also have Moon trining Jupiter, okay? Moon trining Jupiter and Pisces, okay? So Moon trining Jupiter and Pisces, this is the gift to react and respond towards reality, okay? So the gift to react and respond towards our dream realm, okay, which is filtered out, which is what Saturn is being filtered out through, which is Pisces, you know, the subconscious, you know. So we might have the, you know, the emotions and visions and, you know, of really having our dreams, you know, really feeling like we have manifested our dreams type shit. You know, you might feel like your dreams are a reality. Okay. You know, and that's the key way to materialize. You know, the moon is in Cancer. You know, this is where it's home at. You know, and we manifest with our moon. We receive with our moon. Okay, so with this, the moon trining the sun, not the sun, but what's the name? Saturn in Pisces, you know, it just makes it, you know, more emotional security. It gives it more emotional security, okay? And Moon trining Neptune in Pisces. This is the gift to react and respond towards our dreams, okay? And our spirituality, okay? So you might have good dreams, or, you know, you might sleep really good at this time. Okay, whenever the moon is making a negative alignment towards Neptune, I notice I don't sleep well. Okay, so we have Moon squaring North Node and Chiron. So this is learning process when it comes to uh, feeling how we feel, learning how we feel about our spiritual path, how we really feel about our spiritual path. And you might have moods. You might have moods and emotional, you might be in this emotional funk about how you really feel about your spiritual path because it's aligning the North Node in in a negative way. So you might feel like, especially with the moon, what's it called? Sextiling what's it called? The moon's sextiling Black Moon Lilith in Virgo. So you might feel these moods and you might feel an emotional funk, or you might not feel up to your spiritual path. You might feel like you're not ready, but let me tell you right now, you just gotta go for that shit. You just gotta do that shit. It's an Aries, so you gotta act. You just gotta. I mean, we got what's the name? Chiron in Aries as well. So you might make mistakes, but with it being in Aries, those mistakes is almost meant to be had type shit, as far as your spiritual path, But yeah, and it's squaring the moon as well. So emotionally, we might not feel up to our spiritual path. We might not feel ready. We might feel like, I don't feel like doing it. I don't feel like reacting or responding towards my spiritual path. But you just gotta get up and do that shit. When spirit wants you to make a video or some shit like that, you just gotta do that shit, man. I'm telling you. So yeah, with this, yeah, we also got Moon sextiling Jupiter and sextiling Uranus and Taurus. So this is the opportunities to react and respond towards growth and expansion and expanding as far as Taurus type things, which is security, stability, let's say the being fixated on materializing, so materializing, manifesting, pentacles, maternal. Okay, so we might have the opportunities to grow these things. Okay, and these things, yeah, we might feel, it's like with the home, moon being in Cancer, it's gonna be filtered out through something you're more familiar with. Okay, so you're gonna be able, let's say you're in your home and you're doing what you normally do in your home when you're in your home, but this time you see in let's say an ad, or you get an email about something to expand, whatever house you got Taurus in. Okay, so something, you might have the opportunities to travel at this time, which is related to your business or just what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, you might get opportunities to travel that's related to your business. All right. So and it doesn't have to be physically as well. So you might get opportunities to travel mentally, emotionally, and and physically. Okay. So yeah. So Moon is also sextiling Uranus and Taurus. So this is the opportunities to react and respond towards being a unique individual right now. Okay. So Moon in Cancer, Uranus in Taurus. This is, feeling at home and, having a unique way of handling having a unique way of handling business or taking care of business type shit. So the opportunities to handle the opportunities to value stuff in a unique way type shit, So we also got, I don't know if I said it, but the actual sun and moon alignments. It's actually an in conjunction right now. So sun in Aquarius, moon in Cancer. Okay. So this is reacting and responding. This is a misunderstanding, by the way, 150-degree angle. Okay, so misunderstanding how to react and respond towards gaining how to react and respond, how to initiate a familiar feeling, misunderstanding how to initiate a familiar feeling within your associations, how to make your associations feel like home. Okay, so but it's not and that's the thing, that's the misunderstandings. They're two different things. Your associates are your associates, and whatever you do at your home, home is more with family type shit. So that's the misunderstanding. So yeah, how can we relate? How can we initiate a familiar way on how we can build a unique group? Okay, so how can we initiate a unique group within the home? So yeah, those are all the planets you should look out for. And yeah, Fresh Day signing out. Catch you next now.